So when you join Toastmasters, what happens is you go along to your club of choice, you fill out your form, and the vice president membership takes that form home and then enters the details on the form onto the Toastmasters International website. And that's where, from that point, you will then receive an email at the email address that you provided from Toastmasters International. And this is what that email looks like. And we're looking at that now in my email account. So it's just a little welcome email, and it confirms the information that's held on file for you, including the email address that you used to sign up. And you'll need to remember the email address that you've used if you have more than one email. And there's also some detailed instructions on how to log in to the Toastmasters International website. Now, a lot of people just ignore this and they don't bother, but I highly, highly recommend that you check it out, because there's so much information there that it will really help you along your Toastmaster journey. So this is the way that you log in to the website. You need to follow this link here, www.toastmasters.org/members. Now, don't forget the /members, that's very important, because it brings you to a different section of the site than if you had just gone to toastmasters.org. So you've gone to toastmasters.org/members. You need to head up to the top of the page here to the login bar. You click login, and now you don't yet have a login. So you actually need to create a login for yourself if this is the first time that you've been to this website. And the way that you do that is, do not do this create an account. A lot of people do this and it just stuffs things up later on down the track. It's for non-members only to create an account. You actually need to reset your password. You need to click on reset your password, which I know seems a bit strange because it's not like you have a password in the first place, but this is what needs to be done. And then you see this page. You enter the email address that you used to join Toastmasters with, and that's the email address that Toastmasters International has on the system for you. You enter that in there, and then you click submit. And what happens next is you'll receive another email with some instructions on how to reset a password for yourself. In other words, create your first password. So when you receive that email, follow the instructions. You'll be asked to create a password. Obviously create something that you're going to remember, because it's not the kind of thing that you may be logging into every single day, and it can be tricky to remember. So make sure you pick something pretty simple to remember for yourself. And then you will have access to the back end of Toastmasters International. And this is what that will look like. So now I've logged in via the toastmasters.org/members page of the website. And this is what I can see. Now, what I want to show you in particular is you can see, you know that you're logged in because in the corner here on the left hand side, it says welcome with your name and your educational awards and your current membership status. But if you go to this member experience here, now there's so much here and you can take your time exploring it, obviously, but this is something I think you should make a beeline for, this part in particular, the member experience part. And there's a couple of different sections here that are interesting. If you're a new member, I highly recommend you go straight to this new member page, because on this page you can actually download the first three parts of the manuals for yourself, the first three projects, so that you can already start preparing to do your icebreaker speech, and you can already start thinking about what, how you want to make progress on your goals in Toastmasters. So that's very important. You don't have to wait for it to come through the mail, although it does come pretty quickly. If you are an existing member, then I recommend you check out the Toastmasters educational program, because it really has lots of information on the different paths that you can take through Toastmasters, and really helps you realize the full extent of what's there to help you on your journey. And then there's also a section on meeting roles that you might want to check out. Again, if you're new or a current member and you want information about the different roles that are there, there's a host of information there. So definitely check out Toastmasters International. I recommend you check it out regularly. It's well worth it. Lots of resources there. Let me know what you think and enjoy exploring the website. Bye for now.